Let me ask you something. Have you ever checked your account balance after getting paid and it's already almost gone? Then the bills start rolling in and you think, how am I ever supposed to get out of this? You work hard, you try to save, but it's like debt is this quicksand. The harder you struggle, the deeper you sink. But what if I told you there's a way out, even if you're broke? Because I've seen it. Ordinary people paying off 500,000 naira, 1 million naira, even more. Without a pay raise, without a miracle. Just a simple, powerful plan that works. So if you've been feeling stuck, ashamed, or defeated, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to get out of debt faster than you thought possible, even if your income is small. Hey lovely people, welcome back to Money Lessons with Debbie. On this channel, we'll talk about personal finance and we'll break down money matters that affect our everyday life. Now let's start your comeback story. The first step is painful but necessary. Face your debt head on. Most people avoid it because it feels embarrassing, but ignoring the debt doesn't make it disappear. It just grows quietly in the background. So here's what I want you to do today. Right after watching this video, or right now, even by following the process as we go, write down every single debt you owe. Credit cards, bank loans, money borrowed from friends, everything. Add the total, the interest rate, and the minimum payment for each one. Yes, it might make your stomach turn, but this is your financial diagnosis. You can't treat what you aren't aware of. When you put it down on paper, something changes. The fear becomes a plan. You stop being the victim of your debt and you start becoming the manager of it. Use a spreadsheet or Excel or even pen and paper. It makes the process easier and way less scary. Now that you've faced your numbers, let's stop the bleeding. If you're trying to get out of debt while broke, you can't afford to keep adding to it. That means no more swiping cards, just these ones. No more buy now, pay later for things you don't need. No more I'll figure it out later spending. You need to pause all new borrowing and switch to cash or debit only. From now on, if it's not in your account, it's not yours yet. This one mindset shift alone can save you months, even years of struggle. Let's be real, when you're broke and trying to pay off debt, you can't afford to live like everyone else. So you need what I call a bare bones budget. A no-frills survival style plan that helps you breathe again. Here's what it looks like. Pay for your essentials first. Food, rent, transport, utilities. And then cut out the extras. Subscriptions, fast food, small treats that pile up. And set aside a tiny emergency fund, even 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira, to stop you from borrowing when things pop up. This is not forever, it's your get out of debt phase. Remember, debt payment is temporary sacrifice for permanent peace. Let me give you a tip. You can track it weekly, not monthly, to stay more accountable. Now it's time to choose your debt attack plan. You've got two main strategies. Number one, the snowball method. In this method, you start with the smallest debt first. Once you pay it off, you roll that payment into the next one. It's great for motivation because you see quick wins. And number two, the avalanche method. You start with the debt that has the highest interest rates. It saves you more money long term. My advice, pick the one that matches your personality. If you need motivation, go with the snowball. If you are disciplined and patient, go with avalanche. What matters most is that you start and don't stop. Comment below which method you'll try, snowball or avalanche. I love seeing what works for you. Let's talk about the game changer, earning extra money. Because here's the hard truth. You can't budget your way out of debt forever. At some point, you have to earn your way out. Start small. Offer a weekend service. Makeup, cleaning, babysitting, tutoring. Sell unused items around your home. Pick up micro gigs online. Writing, voiceovers, virtual assistant work, and turn a hobby into cash. People pay for skills you take for granted. Even 10,000 naira extra a month can accelerate your debt-free date by months. When you treat debt like an emergency, you'll be surprised how creative you get. Here's something most people don't talk about enough. Debt is emotional. You didn't just borrow money, you borrowed stress, guilt, and fear. But here's what's powerful. Every payment you make, no matter how small, is proof that you are fighting back. Start tracking your progress, celebrate each milestone. If you pay off 5,000 naira this week, write it down. Visualize your goal, stick a note on your mirror that says debt-free, peaceful, in control. You get? Momentum is built by movement, not by perfection. Debt doesn't define you, it refines you. You might be broke today, but you're not powerless. So here's your roadmap. Face it head on, stop the leaks, build your bare bones budget, pick your attack plan, find extra money, and keep your mindset strong. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more money lessons, and share this with someone who needs it today. Because being broke is temporary, but the peace that comes from being debt-free, that's forever. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember, the poor are always ruled over by the rich, so don't borrow and put yourself under their power.